2 more quarter bags today. Can we get back on the silver? Welcome back to Silver in the Big Sky. Little dreary, rainy afternoon here, but still no 4-letter S word or snow. But yeah, it's a bad word around here this time of year. But yeah, we've got 2 more quarter bags, 8,000 quarters to go through, $2,000 worth of quarters, or 4 boxes of quarters. Either way you put it, lots of quarters to go through. So we're going to get in there. Of course, we're going to be looking for all the usual stuff. Here's our numbers on the ear, actually. We've done 32 bags now, so this will be 33 and 34. We've got 46 of those awesome West Point Mint quarters, 58 non-proof San Francisco Mint quarters, and 20 silver. Go with a couple other side finds there. But yeah, hopefully we can get back on the silver. I believe it's been 3 or 4 bags since we've found a silver quarter, so hoping to get back onto that. But we'll bring you in with any cool finds. Well, we are in our first handfuls. It sounds like she's already on the board over here.
Got an S.
Let's there's a little zoom action. Nice.
It's not a proof, but that's okay. Great Sand Dunes, 2014.
We are on the board with a 2014 San Francisco Minted non-proof. Heck yeah. We are maybe a quarter of the way through the bag. And I just want to show you all this. Every now and then you'll find one from an edge. So, of course, you're always edge hunting, looking for silver. But then you find, I thought maybe that was going to be a proof by just see how wide it is. And even the color, how orange it is. Figured it was something. And, oh, nice. It's going to be a 2020. I had already seen the front. But man, we don't have very many. That might only be our second one of these in a 2020. And it's going to be a San Francisco minted, not intended for circulation coin. Cool. That's really cool to find the newer ones. Heck yeah, I definitely don't have that in the collection. It's going to be number 2 of those. Just a handful of coins later, we're going to have another San Francisco minted coin. This edge, when I was hunting this edge, there was a whole bunch of them, so I didn't necessarily pluck out the ones from the edge. And that's going to be the other end of the spectrum. It's going to be a 2013 White Mountain, a little bit older. Gorgeous. We had heard a friend of mine that also coin hunts, he had just recently gotten a box where he had, I think it was 16 or 18 San Francisco minted coins in the box. So while we're here, let's just flip that one. Denver. All right, we're going to keep at it. Not only was I in the same handful, but this was just a couple of coins later. I already flipped it and saw the other side, but it's going to be a first year version. 2012 Chaco Culture. Kind of a cool looking reverse. San Francisco Mint. And sorry, cut off my story there. Not feeling the best today, but the brain's a little off. But anyway, we knew there was a bunch of these out there, so we were kind of been expecting to find some bags that had quite a few, I guess. But dang, we've already got 4.
Since your friend found the 16 or 18, right?
Yeah. 16 or 18 in one box.
Complete the circle.
You would think if there's boxes like that floating around, there was probably more boxes. So then they're, eventually, hopefully, going to get to our bags that we get to purchase. So, dang, look at that. Already 4? We're only a quarter of the way through this bag. Still not even to the halfway point.
So this guy over here always finds them from the edge, and I get tired of looking at them because it's always like it's a 23, 24, 25, whatever. Well, this one was a little more orange, so I was like, okay, let's try one let's go. And it's a nest.
Nice.
So I actually can say I've found one from the edge.
It's kind of cool when you can just pluck them out like that.
2012 Acadia.
Nice. Another first year version.
Nice.
Man, we've already got 5. What's our, I'll have to look up what our S-Mint record is in a bag. We'll have that on the next clip. Still not even halfway. Another find on this side of the board.
Well, I was picking up my handful and, well, I looked down.
Ooh, yeah.
And we've got a W. I haven't looked at the back.
That is a sight right there. Look at that.
Here, let me pick it up so you can get a better view of that W. There you go. Okay.
And no privy marks, so it's 2019.
So we need a Lowell.
The Lowell, yep. So we only got one of those. Come on, Lowell.
Oh, nope. War in the Pacific.
I think that's our second most common one that we have anyway in our area, but that's awesome.
It's okay. I'll
Looks
take
like
a W.
great condition quarter too. We were actually just commenting on how there's been so many nice quarters, so good to see it. First W, yeah. Still not quite halfway. We are really close. And yeah.
He just had to be like me and find something out of his pile.
I didn't even get to see it from the edge yet. Look at that. It was just shining. We are finally broken through, and we're going to have a silver quarter. It's going to be a 1964, assuming a Denver mint mark here on the back.
Yeah,
and it is.
So nice.
It is. It's a really nice one. Come on.
It's so freaking white.
Can't quite get a good zoom there. Sorry. Yeah, look at that. What a beautiful quarter. Didn't get to see it from the edge, but I'm sure it would stand out.
Yeah, if it's out from the front, you know damn well it's standing out from the edge.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dang, that one really was gonna stand out. Look at that. That is sexy right there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, baby.
Should I be jealous?
Baby, look at this. We're gonna have silver in the big sky, guys. Yeehaw! We're finally halfway, but I'd say we're just into or just beyond the halfway point.
I got an S.
Dang, another one. They just keep showing up.
Yep.
It's number 6.
Let's see, 2016 Harper's
Berry.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it said something else.
She's struggling.
We had a lovely evening last night, and we're both struggling a bit.
Awesome. Number 6 in the bag. We'll take it. Maybe a quarter of the bag left. The finds just keep coming. This is incredible. Just incredible. There's another not intended for circulation San Francisco mint. Crazy. That's going to be number 7. That one's going to be a 2018 Cumberland Island. And I did look that up. We've had multiple bags where we found 5. So 6 was going to be a new record. 7 is going to be the next new record. Couple side finds here. I'll start with the least exciting one first. We'll throw that back, but somebody had made a necklace out of just that regular old Denver Salt River Bay. Found a cool die chip. We found, you guys have seen a few of these before here if you followed the channel. But of course, you can find lots of them where that claw down there is messed up. You can see it's definitely not a clear 5 there, like a die chip in the middle of the claw. I don't necessarily keep them if they just have that. I look for the ones that have some chunk in the letters there, and particularly you'll find it in between the A and the N. This one also looks like in the word great. Can't tell if that's some damage between the E and the A or if that's a die chip there, but definitely between the A and the N and the messed up claw. We'll take that one. Awesome. We are in the very last handfuls here, and she's got to find, it sounds like.
Got a W.
Oh, man.
And I think that mark over here on the left, that means it's a 19.
That means it's a 2020.
2020.
So V75 preview mark on the left, W mint mark on the right, means it's a 2020, and we're looking for what?
Lowell?
The tall grass prairie. I'm trying to teach her too, guys. But most of you probably knew right there, we need that tall grass prairie. It's the only one we need of the 5 different ones in 2020, and we have all 5 in then 2019. So it's
Okay, I'm flipping it.
Only one we need in all 10.
Okay, I'm flipping it.
Tall grass prairie.
Tall grass prairie. Dang it.
The Weir Farm.
Yeah, that's okay.
That was
it's a W.
I think we've covered that before. That was like our 3rd to the last one that we got, and we've got like 5 or 6 of them now. So, heck yeah, we will take a second W. That is the end of bag 1. That's going to be a record bag as far as San Francisco mints. But before we call it a wrap, I did save 4 tall grass prairies that I had found reverse facing. So let's go. Yeah, she's making a lot of noise back there. Sorry about that. She's prepping. We're going to get right into bag 2 here, guys. But, okay. We just need one of these to complete our collection. Come on, W. Gonna have a Denver there. Denver. Denver. Come on. One time. Denver. Son of a... All right, that's 10 of our trackable finds, double digit in one bag. We still haven't had a fill the board, which is, we're just missing a proof, right? Because we have SW, silver, proof, or like the 4 main finds. We haven't done that in a single bag. We have done that in multiple hunts this year. The last hunt we just did, we were just missing the silver because we found a proof. So hopefully we'll see a proof in bag 2, but more S&W and silver. Let's go. We're going to jump right in. We are sifting through the first handfuls in bag number 2. Oh, that's a pretty one.
I know I got an S already.
Nice.
All right. Looks like a Denali 2012.
Dang, that's a shiny one. 2012
like
Denali. We got San Francisco Mint number 1 of bag 2, number 8 of the hunt. We are just into the second half. We're already halfway through. Been a bit slow. Sounds like we got a second find over here in this bag.
We do. Look at this. I've got an S here. Oh, Jesus. Where did it go? There it is.
And it's gone. Oh, my goodness.
I found an S. And it's a 2006.
Yep.
Okay.
I was wondering. I could tell by the head.
But you see like how there's that shimmer under the Nebraska? Like, look at. I'm thinking this has to be a proof.
It has to be. Yep, it is.
Like, look, it's like, it's well circulated. The mirror stuff you can hardly tell except for behind where the words. But notice how the head doesn't have that same shimmer.
Yep, once they're well circulated, it's really hard to tell a proof.
But it's a proof, so that means this hunt we've filled the board. Maybe not the bag, but the hunt.
We filled the board. That is a proof. 2006 in the estate courtiers, they did not make not intended for circulation S mints. So you can actually, we just had a recent hunt where we found one of these that was silver. So they do make these in a silver, but that is the non-silver. We got a proof.
Woohoo!
We frickin' filled the board. Drop the confetti.
It's about time.
Let's go. Hopefully this bag will pick up. Yikes. That was it. Unless we're going to find something in these 3 coins I saved to flip with you guys. We had found 2 Canadian coins.
Thought we had silver.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys... I guess you can see that. It's a silver scare when you find those. Because they... yeah, you can see it there. But, yeah, 2. We don't find a whole lot of Canadian. Actually, I think I've commented before, we've found more silver Canadian on the air than we have non-silver Canadian. And we found a penny. Awesome there. Big L. Yeah. And then another minor die chip there at the bottom of the cross. I've shown you guys lots of those before. So yeah, let's flip these 3 and then I'll set up the board and we'll do a quick little recap. Come on. One time. Denver. Denver. Come on. Be the one. Denver. One time this is going to work. I promise you. All right. let me set up the board, recap, and we'll let you know what's on deck. Recap time. Yeah, was a good hunt overall, I would say. The first bag was phenomenal. Second bag was pretty slow. All in all, ended up being a great hunt. Anytime you've got, we try to shoot for 4. We'd like to be at 4 finds or more per bag, so 12 in the 2. Just can't hate that at all. There was the side finds. I did pull out one really nice in 82 Denver there. But yeah, that was probably the coolest of the die chips we found. Then, of course, we had 8. 7 in the first bag, only 1 in the second bag, but 8 of your not intended for circulation San Francisco mints. 3 in 2012, a 13, a couple of 14s, an 18, and that 2020 MBR, Marsh Billings Rockefeller. And then the finds of the hunt, 2 W quarters. Always like to see those in your hunts. 1 2019, War in the Pacific, and a 2020 Weird Farm. Love it. And a proof. We filled the board. I believe that's the 3rd quarter hunt of the year that we've posted where we filled the board. A well-circulated proof coin. Hard to tell that they're a proof coin once they're very well circulated like that. Basically no numismatic value there. It's really not worth much more than a quarter, but we'll keep it, we'll collect it, and yeah, what a beauty.
Still a proof.
What a beauty that is. 1964 Denver silver quarter. Those are right around $8 in value if you're keeping track of silver going up. Love to see it. We appreciate everyone who is here, watched the hunt, and is continuing to help us grow. We appreciate you all so much. On deck next will probably be a penny hunt, and I'll try not to oversell a hunt again like we did on the, we had 4 Indian head scents in a hunt, and we could see 3 from the bag. I thought it was going to be this epic hunt, and it really wasn't as big as we thought it was going to be, but I think we've got a really big penny hunt coming up. We'll have details in that hunt, but yeah, we'll be on to the next one. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you for putting up with our not 100% selves today.
Yeah, it was a rough day, but yeah, we got a lot of coin hunting done. We were very busy last week with Halloween and just everything that was going on, so we didn't get much hunts in, but we're catching up. We did a lot today. We appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in the next hunt.